great start to the show. Christian Lauren, no Jake today, like I've said, they got here this morning. He's out there. He's going to be out on the road, hanging out with Keller in the afternoon, as they are going to be. They're going to be at the Sheets in Massillon. Brand new grand opening. You've been hearing us talking about it. So Jake's going to be out there with Keller. Be sure to go out there and see if you're in the Massillon area. The brand new Sheets is, come on, that's Sheets. Who doesn't love Sheets? Just got gas in a Sheets yesterday. I use that 88.
Yeah.
The cheaper gas.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what spiked gas prices up this week?
I don't know. That was ridiculous.
What was the event? You know that meme of Cardi B? What was the reason?
Yeah.
What was the reason? Normally, even though it's probably made up, they at least say, oh, this.
Yeah.
This happened, there was a wreck here, an oil rig went down here.
Actually,
or it just went funk.
I've got to say, I knew it was coming. You and I have a mutual friend that always announces when the gas hikes are going to be. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but it'll be like a public announcement, like, gas is going up 60 cents in the building, Canton area, get gas now. Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I do, because I think I actually saw his post. I didn't know that he does all the time, but
he does.
I saw his post, and I was like...
hey, I got gas at Costco.
You worked for OPEC? When did that happen?
It's fun. I appreciate it sometimes, though, because then I'm like, oh, it's coming. I need to go get gas.
Yeah.
Right.
A little salty I got a hoodie on today, but that's all right.
Me too.
I got him. I looked at my phone to see the weather, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just that now. It's going to go up to... Oh, no, it's going to no. It's not going to go up at all.
Yeah.
It's not cold.
It's coolish.
It's coolish.
It's
10% already. That's
what do we got?
For you here this morning?
This hour,
Noah
Khan tickets. He's coming to Blossom
on Tuesday, May 28th. I think that's going to be a tremendous show. This guy is getting bigger and bigger. Noah Khan. We got those tickets. 8 o'clock hour, we call the grand prize winner of our Celebrate Mother's Day at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa contest. Then we have a brand new contest. It's a nice one to announce. We'll be kicking that off. Then we'll be getting a finalist both in the 8 o'clock hour and the 9 o'clock hour. And we'll be getting a finalist for one of you that goes over to the live video stream and does what we tell you. Well, we can't tell you what to do yet. But we will. Oh, we will. This is a good one.
Yeah.
This one rocks.
Oh, look what you did.
I'm just copying.
Oh, okay.
Not original. And then we're going to be speaking to the man behind Crackpots Comedy Club. Now, over the last few months, 5 or 6 months or whatever, every Thursday we've had the headlining comedians on that perform at Crackpots. And what's been really cool is, besides talking to these comedians, is how many listeners that we've sent there with tickets, and they've either on social media or text the station, said, hey, I went there for the first time, had a great time.
Yeah.
Loved it. And every comedian, if you listen to the show weekly, at some point we have him on, talks about what an amazing person Chris is.
Yeah, we'll get to actually
we'll
talk
get to meet
him.
this amazing man that all the comedians say is so good.
Runs one of the best clubs that they get to go to.
They get to go to, and they made a point to say not every comedy club owner is nice.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk to Chris today.
Yeah, we are.
So that's in the 9 o'clock, right around 9:15, we'll have him on. So that's what we got for you. Our phone number is 330-450-9292, and our text line, 330-269-9292. It's already 7:12. It's Teddy Swims. This is Lose Control. It's Q92.
Something's got a hold on me lately. No.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Haley.
Haley, where are we calling from this morning?
I am currently driving to training, but I am in Chippewa.
Oh, Chippewa, I love it there this time of year. What was that? What was the first store credit card you ever got?
Oddly enough, it was a PetSmart in-store credit card because I would go and feed the cats that they shelter there.
Okay.
Your first credit card ever was, you said PetSmart?
Yeah, it was for PetSmart, and I was 17 at the time.
Did you max it out, or were you good with it?
No, I maxed it out.
Oh, my gosh. That's so funny. Spoiled pets.
That's all right.
That's fine.
I maxed out the Best Buy card. Don't worry about it. All right. Thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Pet supplies. That is fantastic. I said I wanted random.
That's about as random, I think, as it's going to get.
That's what you gave me. That's fantastic. Let's go back to the text line here. So the mall gave me like 5 credit cards in one day. LOL. Victoria's Secret, Gap, Express, New York and Company. I was 21.
Oh, that's a recipe for disaster.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Hopefully everything turned out okay.
Do you guys remember Radio Shack? Yes.
Oh,
there
yeah.
are times at this radio station I wish it still existed.
Oh my gosh, I know. Well, you know what? The last time that I had to run to Radio Shack was for this station. There was one left, and I think it was like in downtown Canton, and it was before one of the Hall of Fame broadcasts that we were doing. Someone had to go get a jack, and only they had it.
Yeah, now you got to be like smart, trying to think where to find. We need cords now.
Yeah.
You go to Office Max. Do you go to a Best Buy? Like,
you can get a lot of it on Amazon, but sometimes you don't have time to wait. You need it right now.
Right. Text Victoria's Secret was my first store catalog. Ooh, Sears checking in. Got to ding Sears. That's fantastic.
I had a Sears card.
Hey, I remember looking at that Sears catalog for Christmas presents every year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anytime the catalogs would come, even now to this day, my kids will still look at like Christmas flyers with toys in them. They're way too old to play with them, but they're like, oh, that's cool. We didn't have that. Like, welcome to our world. I mean, that happened to us too.
Mom would give us each the catalog with different color markers and what we wanted Santa to bring us.
Yeah, circle.
We would circle, and then they would make sure Santa knew.
Yeah.
And we'd see. You know what he didn't bring? B Moss was my first credit card. Oh, I remember B Moss.
Yeah.
That's a good random one, too. Another one for Sears. Boy, Sears checking in.
Oh, yeah.
Elder Bierman. I worked there. There was one somewhere.
Right here in Alliance.
Is it still?
No.
Okay.
No. They closed a few years ago. But Elder Bierman was a great store. It was kind of like just a cut below, in my opinion, the like Dillard's.
Okay. Those lines.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, like when it was out here, when I first started here, I loved it because I would go Christmas shopping there because it wasn't nearly as busy as like the Belton Village area.
Amen. My first and only store credit card was Circuit City, and I got it to get a new plasma TV.
Nice.
My first credit card was Montgomery Ward's checking in.
Oh,
wow.
Right?
First store credit card was Victoria's Secret at 18 years old. They had a monthly interest rate of 22%, but I was smart about it and only spent what I could afford and paid it off every month. I still have the card. I'm 32 now and have a credit limit of $10K, LOL.
Oh, yeah.
Not every kid was as smart as you.
Where's me? She's
is investing in your community with innovative technology.
Think we could. I like you're like, nothing we can do. We have no way to stop this mammoth. Let it go. Shoot it, blow it up. No, we can't. Like, I don't understand why you think that would be hard.
What are we going to start having military planes fly in just to take out mammoths?
If they're killing people, yeah, I think we would.
Okay.
Why is that hard? I'm trying to figure out why that's hard for you to believe. Some people are tripping, LOL. We're on LSD this morning.
Wait, no, we're not.
You have seen Jurassic Park, right? They thought they had the power to take down the dinosaurs, and they did.
Thank you.
Well, now, that's a dinosaur, not a mammoth. We might not have the power we think we have to take down. Guys, I'm going to fight all of you on this.
Thank you. Someone's on my side.
Yeah, you and one other person. I got to go into work. I can't stop listening to this conversation.
I know.
Hard hitting.
Have a good day at work, though. Think about those mammoths.
Next hour, healthcare. If they're going to spend a ton of money to recreate some mammoth, they're not going to want to kill it, only contain it and relocate it. I understand, but Lauren's saying, what if it goes rogue?
What if?
Now, that is possible.
Yes.
The mammoth going, screw you, I'm a mammoth.
Right.
I'm going to knock down. You think this fence is going to keep me?
Exactly.
I'm a bleeping mammoth.
That's right.
Oh, man. Someone says, come on, Jake, be the sense of reason. Jake, do you believe a mammoth could be stopped?
I do.
You do?
Because well, I agree on both sides. Like, if I'm out in the wild and a mammoth attacks me, I don't think the military is going to get there fast enough to stop me from getting hurt. If there was an
outbreak, if like there was a true event, like breaking news on CNN or Fox News,
I think
mammoths in New York City just tearing things up, I think we're going to respond.
Yeah, so do I.
So I think, now would a pistol do it? No, I don't think a pistol would do it.
No, you would need something. I'm Googling this.
You'd probably need something a little bit, maybe a machine gun, maybe an AK. Might even need a rocket launcher, an RPG.
I mean, they've got some tusks, man.
Christian, I believe you need Jesus, my sons. Lauren has the mammoth wearing Kevlar.
I'm just saying, if there were that many. Have you ever seen Gremlins? I mean, if they started multiplying, I don't know that we would have the wherewithal to keep up with making sure that we could take out all these mammoths if they went rogue. That's all I'm saying. They were hardly small in size. They were roughly the size of a modern African elephant, and their shoulder height was 11 feet.
Point the gun up.
Oh yeah, and they weigh around 6 tons. They would squash you like an ant.
Me, yes, but if we had like mortars, these are great questions.
I know.
These are hard-hitting questions.
Our brains are so weird. Why are we?
There's a show on Prime called Upload where they put their brain on like a memory card and they live in like a sim-like life. What the hell? What? Another one. There's a same. Oh, what happened? My text line just went. There we go. Yeah, there's a show on Prime. I know. Listen, I haven't watched that yet. Never heard of that, but I'll look into it. That's interesting to me. Very interesting to me. Where we're going to go in the future with technology and will we be able to live forever? Would you want to?
I mean, as long as I'm not like super decrepit. I mean, they can kind of preserve or slow down the aging process.
Oh, you want to play? Whoa, questions like whoa. Here's a question.
Okay.
If they invented it, all right? If they invented it, like, listen, it is done. You can see for yourself. We can upload your brain, your consciousness. We can put it all on a computer, and then we can put you in whatever, and you can live forever. However they can do it, you can live forever.
Yeah, but if you're uploading me to a computer, am I going to have emotion?
So I say the consciousness, all of it. They could find a way to like. If they could find a way, would you have the option? Would you wait until you're like old and decrepit, or would you be like, you know what? Let's do it now in my 40s. I'm still very functional. Everything's good.
Yeah, but you could even push that to the 50s and try and give yourself some natural.
I'm just saying. Would you be like, you know what? I'm going to wait till my 90s and I'm close to death to do it, or would you be like, do it now?
Well, no, because when did they clone you? At the age you are when they clone you?
Listen, I'm asking some weird ass questions. I don't have any answers.
Well, I know, but that's fine. That's why.
I'm just saying, like,
why we're the show we are, because we always have weird questions,
crazy ass stuff. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if they invented that, like, you can live forever, start whenever.
Yeah.
Are you starting when you're old? Like, I mean, truly old, like, you know what I mean? Like old, or you'd be like, no, man, do it now. Someone says until the server crashes. That's true.
Oh my god.
Someone could hack you.
That's true. Is that like getting a cold or a flu
Someone
virus?
could hack you. I feel like we're all doing like hallucinogenics right now. We're all just
that, but is that like your cold or flu?
Did we just drop LSD together? What?
Is that like your cold or flu?
What do you mean?
You just got some antivirus to get better? Like if you are a computer in the future and blah, 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 and you get hacked, is that like having the equivalent of having a cold or a flu and you got to take antivirus to...
I think if you were a computer, I could hack you and make you do crimes. Make you murder people.
That's true.
Make you walk around, punch people in the face.
Somebody said without a brain, you can't have consciousness. I agree with that. So it could be really chaotic.
How we doing out there? I don't know if you caught any of the conversation about vacation days in the 6 o'clock hour.
I heard just a little bit about it. You were starting to talk about it when I got here, and then I had to do my news. But when I was editing, I kind of turned it up and was listening a little.
It blew my mind.
Yeah.
I never thought of it. But there are people, about 3 or 4 that text in, and then people are texting in. I'm surprised how many jobs dictate when you can take it.
Yeah.
Then I found a lot of people were texting in saying they have to turn in their vacation days at the end of the year before. So like you'd have to know where you're. I had 2 listeners. You'd have to where they work. So if you were going away in 2025, you'd have to tell this like if it were here, you'd have to tell Q92 by the end of November and December when you were taking vacation in 2025.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I was like, what if you don't know yet?
Exactly. And like, what about spontaneity? Like sometimes things come up.
Yeah. No, listen. But what I found out people were doing, and people were saying, yeah, I know a guy that does this. I have a guy that does that too. I've done that. There are people that are in the summer months, like between like Memorial and Labor, they take every Friday off.
Oh, my sister does that.
Does she?
Yeah.
It has, first of all, blew my mind.
Sometimes she takes Friday and Monday. She's got a lot of vacation time.
Like I said, probably was fortunate to me than other people, but you ever hear something you just never thought of?
Yeah.
I'm the vacation hoarder.
That is true.
I want them all in December.
Yeah.
As many as I can. If it wasn't for, going to South Carolina in July, I would have saved every vacation day I had till December. But I'm hearing this, I'm like, so from Memorial Day to Labor Day, if you have them, 4-day work weeks, the best weather months of the year. You could have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if your job would let you.
Yeah.
Someone else texted and said their job doesn't let you take Friday. They wouldn't let you take every Friday off. They would stop you from that.
But to me, like, that's part of your compensation package. I mean, I guess they have to let them know, like, way up front, because if that was part of my compensation package and I went and I put in for vacation and they were like, no, I'd be like, okay.
That's what I understand. Like, how can you
Okay.
say you have PTO? You have this many PTO during the year, and they go, can't take it.
Like, I hope that's outlined very well in, like, an employee handbook or some sort of paper you had to sign upon hiring.
Yeah, hopefully your company lawyer put that together very well.
Right.
I work in IT, and there's only 2 of us in the department, so we have to coordinate vacations with appointments.
Okay, I could see that. I could see, like, oh, there's only 2 of us, so, like, someone has to be here while the other's away. I wouldn't mind talking to a coworker and be like, okay, when are you going on vacation? Kind of like we do.
Yeah.
When are you taking your summer vacation? Okay, this is when I'm taking mine, so it's not the same week.
Yeah, no, yeah. We have 3 people on our team. As long as one of us are here, the other 2 can take off on special days, like the day after Thanksgiving. We can all be off, but one of us has to at least be on call for emergencies.
I get that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
My boss encourages us to take PTO anytime we can, because if we don't use it, we will lose it.
Yeah, I know a lot of places are like that. I think my husband's company might have been like that at one point. Now they let you roll, like, a certain amount. Like, you can't, if you didn't take a single day of vacation, you can't, like, roll
The whole thing.
your whole 4 weeks of vacation over. But I think it's like a week, maybe.
We here are use it or lose it.
Yes.
I take 2 days off every month and 1.5 in the summer, and a week between Christmas and New Year's. Fire chief checking in. Here, my guys have to turn in vacation time by April 1st for the year. Well, that's fair.
I feel like, because that's getting closer to summer months. If you don't have a beach vacation booked or planned, like, you might not get a place.
But to have to turn it in before the year even starts?
Right.
I feel by April, you know where you're going on
Yeah.
vacation. You know where you're going. If they are taking more than a day here, day there, when I get requests that I set a schedule for fill-ins so crews aren't short, I try to make it stress-free, which vacation should be. That's because you're a good boss.
Yeah, you're a really nice
That's why
boss.
that is. Oh, man. Let me see here. I always say me requesting for vacation is not a request. I'm telling you, I'm taking the day off.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, to me, it's part of your compensation package. Unless, like I said, you have agreed to something with an employee handbook or your employment contract, whatever.
Another one. My last job, I worked for a law enforcement agency located on 62. Gee, I wonder. We had to turn in our vacations in November for the next year. Another one.
That sucks.
Yeah. Because like I said, I don't know that you know what week exactly and where you're going in November in 2020. I can tell you right now, I have no idea what we're going to do in 2025 right now. I mean, I know we're going to take one.
Right.
I don't know where or the week yet.
No.
I mean, I know you do your camping vacation, do your beach vacation.
Yeah, and they're
But
always
do you
right
know,
around
like-
the same time.
But right.
Not for sure. I mean, sometimes we've
Right.
gone a week earlier or a week later, depending on where we want to stay and what's available.
Right. Yep, I had to pick my 4 weeks vacation last December. Another one.
That sucks.
This is a rabbit hole. I don't know why I am so interested.
I think I would do like one every quarter. If I had to do 4 weeks,
Yeah.
I would be like, okay, I'm gonna do one sometime between January and March. You know what I mean? Like, just to make sure I was getting regular, like,
I got you. Listen,
time away.
my dad had enough at the end when he worked at RMI where, like, I think it was like from October to the end of the year, he worked like 4-day weeks. It was pretty impressive. My husband also works for a company in Yorkville that you have to have your vacation scheduled a year in advance.
A what?
I think you meant a year.
Not urine. Maybe that was voice to text.
That is one of the best talk to text changes ever because it literally says scheduled a urine. And I thought you meant like a drug test. Scheduled a year in advance. So it does suck because things come up and life happens. But yeah, he also has to schedule a year in advance. That's quite a lot of you that are texting this.
That sucks. I mean, I guess we're lucky in that regard.
Interesting. There's more of these texts coming in about people's vacation and how they're like, I don't want to say mandated, but
Right.
how they're kind of managed. We'll talk about more of them here coming up. Sports coming up. Noah Khan tickets coming up. Right now, a little in sync for you guys. Let's do a little boy band action. Bye. It's Q92.
So how about this? Yesterday, I was falsely accused of a crime.
Okay, but to be fair, like I actually almost believed it for a second. I was like, and if that's the case, I was a little like impressed by you. Because I'm like, how would this ever even happen? You have globally affected the plumbing of the world. Like,
I mean, here's the short of it, folks. I went home yesterday and I decided to take a poo. Like you do. Nothing felt different. It didn't feel any more impressive than any other bowel movement that I've had over the years.
It was just a normal day.
Normal poo to me, actually good consistency. It looks healthy.
Your post-work poo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I flushed said poo and went about my day. Didn't think anything of it.
Until
later on, I went to the sink and we had no water pressure. So I go, and we have no water in the house, and I go, Jamie, because she's the man of the house that fixes things. I go, Jamie, there's no water coming out of the sink. I hear, what? Like there's no water coming out of the sink.
Right, which is the problem.
And she begins to tell me that one of my poos is turtle heading.
Ew.
It must not have went all the way.
It clogged the toilet. Clogged.
What she believes that it didn't go all the way, and that maybe it clogged it. And we're looking, and I grabbed the plunger. I did some plunging. Little guy didn't want to come out. I mean, it was like Groundhog Day. He didn't want to come out and see a shadow. But I could see him only from an angle. Kind of had to stand and do it to see him. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just barely. Kind of like if you were in an aquarium and the eel is in the, you know what I mean?
I got it.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Jake, you got the visual?
I got it.
All right. So we go around, we're looking around the house. There is no water in the entire house. And now I'm being accused by my fiance, who I love, that I have clogged the toilet so terribly that all water to our house has been stopped. Because she Googled it, and it did say a clogged toilet, although not every time, could shut down all water in your house.
Okay. When I first saw your status, I was like, can you even do that? No. He's being he's exaggerating. So. That can't happen. And then, you kind of have this moment of, can you?
It's not necessarily common, but it can happen.
Okay.
So now I'm sitting out there, playing with my son, realizing, has my poo stopped all water in my house?
Jimmy won't get his bath tonight.
Can no one shower? No one can shower. No one can get a drink of water. No one can we can't make a bottle. You know what I mean? For the boy, all because of my poo. So I'm sitting there. There's a little bit of guilt and shame. Not too much. It's funny, but a little bit of guilt and shame. I'm sitting here going, and I'm like, you want me to call a plumber? She's like, no, I'll figure it out. And I'm sitting here thinking, what? If there's a real problem, we need a plumber out here. Yeah. We can't go days without water.
No.
Regardless of whether my poo has caused this problem. We need to get this fixed. And later in the day you go, the chance of a plumber coming out to your house is not very good.
No, yeah. Or if they do, it's going to be real expensive.
Yeah, but I'm like, okay, I don't run this show. I'm Robin, you're Batman. If that's what you want to do, fine. So I'm sitting out there, and I'm like, man, this really sucks. She's laughing. She thinks it's funny. And then I'll be damned if she doesn't get a text that the apartment complex next to our condos had a water main break, and water had to be shut off for a second. As a matter of fact, we have a boil alert for the next 3 days.
Well, that sucks, too.
So my poo did not shut down the water in the whole house.
Just tell me you went and got bottled water for Jimmy's bottles.
We had to.
Yeah.
I had to go to Meijer. I had to go and get a couple cases of bottled water.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was not me. It was not my poo. Now, should my poo have gone all the way down? Probably. Did she end up being the one to plunge it enough to where it went down? She was, not me.
The fact that your mind went to, I just shut down water service.
I really thought I did.
My house.
I really thought I did. I didn't, though. There was a water main break that shut down all, and that's probably why my poo didn't leave.
Could be because it didn't have
Didn't
as
have-
much water pressure.
Nowhere to go.
Could be. It was like bad
Stuck.
timing.
Poor guy was probably sad that these. I mean, I imagine to poo, it's like going down a water slide. You know what I mean? Whee!
Big money on everything for your next project. Now at Menards. Menards makes it easy to duplicate keys, access cards, and key fobs using the Key Me kiosk. Whether it's for your home, office, or car, simply bring in the items you need to copy and let the Key Me kiosk handle the rest. Duplicate your keys today at Menards and save big money.
Save big money at Menards.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Being stuck in a bad timeshare can be overwhelming. Straining your finances, your health, and even family relationships. I know because everyday families call us for help. Stressed to no end because of a timeshare they were misled into buying and can't even use. Some people even get second jobs or come out of retirement just to pay for fees that go on forever. I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind: to help good folks out of bad timeshare deals. And our mission is working. To date, we've helped over 40,000 families achieve time.
on TikTok. She has a question for us men. And men, as you hear this, I want you to text in your answer. See if we can help this girl on TikTok out.
Beautiful. Like, I have a question for all the men. When you guys call women cute, what do you mean by that? Because like some women get called hot or gorgeous or beautiful. Like I always get cute. What does that mean? Why?
That is her question.
I mean, I think it's a valid question. What does it mean?
I always, if I tell a girl she's cute, I to me that's a compliment. I'm almost probably flirting a little bit. Jake, I don't know, maybe you see it different?
No, I see it the same way. Yeah, it's a flirtatious.
Yeah, like I would not tell a girl I didn't feel was cute. She was cute.
I know, but I feel like when you say cute, you mean it like, oh, she's cute. Like, she's not ugly. She's not pretty. She's not hot. You didn't say she was hot, so she's not hot.
No, but there is
like
a
girl next door. Like, oh, that's cute. Like,
that's my
take
thing.
it or leave it.
That's my thing. But to me, if I tell you I get it. I suppose you want to be called beautiful and sexy, and although some girls don't like being called sexy. Don't objectify me. But I'd like being called sexy if I was a woman.
You'd like being called sexy now.
I feel like you're damn right I am. Look at this ass. But to me personally, if I tell a girl she's cute, I believe you're cute. You're good looking. You're cute. I would never. That to me is not to each his own. But to me, that's not a throwaway compliment to me. If I tell you
to me, it's like a middle of the road compliment. Every girl wants to be told that she's hot, not cute.
I get it if I was like, oh, she's nice. That could be a little. Oh, she's okay. But I think cute to me is a compliment, and I'm probably flirting.
Yeah.
Not anymore, but I mean, I'm.
No, I know what you mean.
Probably flirting. Jake, same way, different way. Do you see it any different?
The only thing I just thought of is maybe when you call a girl cute, like you're like want to date her. If you call a girl like hot or sexy, maybe you want to do just the. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he used her.
Nice. I like it.
Yes. Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I don't know how to phrase it.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes. To me again, people might see this different. I absolutely agree with you. Cute. You probably want to date more. Sexy. You probably want to more.
What about hot?
Hot? Maybe a mixture of both.
So that's where you want to be. That's the compliment you want.
But I don't see cute as not a...
Cute, I think, is very like my dog is cute. Does that make sense?
A baby's cute.
A baby is cute. A toddler is cute.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I get it. And that's not the first time I've heard a girl say that.
Yeah.
But what the hell does that mean? You know what I mean? Someone text in, cute is better than hot. Your boss is off that day. I'll bet he doesn't. I don't know. I don't like that. How long did it take for Jake to say banana last night? Oh, his safe word.
Actually, he didn't use it at all.
No,
he did
no.
very well.
He was cool. He was chilling. He was good.
Yeah.
And again, thank you to everyone that stopped by. Appreciate that. Had a good time. The Newtown Tavern is beautiful inside.
Just the Town Tavern.
Oh, what did I say? The Newtown Tavern?
Yeah. Isn't that like out your way, like Newtown Mall? Is that why you added new before
No.
Town Tavern?
No, I just meant the new, like it's new.
Oh,
They
well,
bought it, they
new
remodeled
ownership.
it. Yeah.
New ownership.
New
Gotcha.
ownership,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
bought
yeah.
it, they remodeled it, they gave me a tour and showed me everything they've done. And
Yeah, shout out to Dina. They've
Dina, it
done a
looks
nice job.
amazing in there. They're not even done.
No,
The
she's
stuff
adding
they're doing.
food
Yeah.
and
Very
like
cool.
some light appetizers. It's very cool.
And she was so excited. What I liked was she was so excited to show me everything and show me what they've done and what they're going to do. You could tell, like, she's legitimately stoked that they bought that bar and that they're going to make it into what they want to make it into.
100% she is.
So I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. It is 7:48. Guess what? Noah Kahan's coming to Blossom Music Center Tuesday, May 28th. And Lauren and I would like to give away a pair of tickets to that show right now. 330-450-9292. If you are caller number 10, you are going to see Noah Kahan at Blossom Music Center May 28th. Caller 10, good luck.
Hey, Sheets freaks. Join me, Keller, at the Sheets.
Saw Tom Brady's ex-wife got pulled over yesterday. Did you see those pictures?
No, I didn't.
She got a little. She was crying.
What'd she get pulled over for? Speeding?
I think a normal speeding down, anything crazy.
And she lost her mind? I mean, I probably
don't know,
would.
but
I'm going to be fair and say I'd probably cry too.
So, I don't. Have you? You've never cried at a traffic stop, have you?
I've never had a traffic stop
in your life. Wow, that's impressive. I went through a little phase in my 20s where I was caught speeding on 680 for all the Youngstown listeners. There's a spot on 680 where it goes from 65 to 50.
Yeah.
And the cops there, the Youngstown cops, almost more than the Stadies, they love that area. They sit there and patiently wait for anyone to go under 65.
Yeah.
I've been busted more than once when it goes from 65.
Well, it's probably a problem area. That's probably why they camp.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through quite a few. I always went with the pure politeness, sir, hoping that would always help. It never did. I got a nice compliment from a cop once, although he still gave me the ticket. He said
that was just a couple years ago, wasn't it? I think I remember this.
No, this was in Youngstown days. I've been pulled over here a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Speeding over here, as a matter of fact, too. But speeding's been my number one.
Really? Because you drive really slow compared to me.
Yeah, well, Jamie's the same way. Jamie flies, digs in and out of traffic. I'm like, we're all gonna die. But yeah, I've been caught speeding. I think it's where I speed, not when.
Yeah.
I pick the wrong places.
Yeah.
So, but I tried the whole polite thing, and it never got me out of a ticket. I never got out of one. I got a warning from a wildlife guy a while back.
Actually, I take that back. I was pulled over once, but I was 17. And it was only because I went a little bit left of center, later in the evening in Belden Village. And honestly, it was not a big deal. I mean, it was that I went left of center. I was dumb. I didn't go that far left of center, but in that area, I think they were worried that maybe I was a drunk driver.
Fair enough.
But I was taking a friend home, and my purse fell off my seat. So I reached down to grab it, and when I reached down, that's when I went left of center. So they pulled me over, and then he's like, "Where are you coming from?" I was like, "Dropping a friend off." I was terrified. And he's like, "Oh, what have you been doing tonight?" I'm like, "Watching Armageddon," because that's what we were doing.
Fair enough.
And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Have you had anything to drink?" And I'm like, I think I was Fanta. I was so naive. He's like, "Okay." And I think he could tell I was terrified. And he's
Squirt. I was drinking Squirt.
He's like, "You keep blinking." And I'm like, "Well, to be fair, you have a flashlight in my face, and I fell asleep with my contacts in towards the end of the movie." I was brutally honest with him. And he was like, "Okay." He's like, "What made you go left of center?" I'm like, "My purse fell off the seat. I was just picking it up, and I took my eyes off the road. I'm so sorry." And he let me go. He was like, "It's okay." He's like, "It's fine." He's like, "In this area, there's a lot of bars. It's after 11:30. I'm like, "Okay, my curfew's midnight, and I'm about to get in trouble for that because I gotta go."
We always we talk about OnlyFans a lot on this show.
Yeah, we do.
A lot. And I somehow popped up in my algorithm, and I got a little upset because it's from a year or two ago. But it's interesting because we have often debated whether you should be able to have certain careers and be OnlyFans. We have talked about the teachers in particular. I have tried in vain to defend the teachers a little bit. I usually lose that argument. but I've tried to say, but people mostly say, no, you can't. There were kids.
This was
Can't do it.
This was 18 months ago, just so you know.
Yeah, I know, but...
No, I know that. I'm just saying to date it, like it's still...
Yeah, it's not like years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's funny to me that 18 months ago, we're still having these same conversations.
I couldn't find the resolution.
Oh, really?
No. All I could find
thought
was...
I saw that
All I could find was the investigation. I typed in, was she fired?
Well, she resigned.
All right, so she wasn't fired.
Correct. It says in this that they suspended her, and then it came out that she had resigned. That she was just like, you know what? I'm done. I don't need this.
She was a Detroit police officer. And you want to know how she got discovered she had an OnlyFans page? One of her subscribers was pulled over by her and recognized her. Can you imagine that?
Awkward.
Wait a minute.
Well, because
I pay $10 a month for you.
The nature of her OnlyFans account wasn't like feet. It was
it was stuff. It was stuff. She made what you might call pornographic videos.
Yeah.
And I will say I did read that her uniform might have been used.
Which is, no. Hello. Use some common sense. You're a police officer.
I won't argue that she probably shouldn't have used or she should have got generic, like Halloween.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
nothing
where it
with
just
DPD
says,
on it.
Yeah, it just says like cop on the badge. You know what I mean? Or
right.
Sheriff, like we all had when we were kids. Like that would have been, I think, a little better.
Yeah.
But okay, if I concede that maybe teachers shouldn't have it, well, I tried, and like I said, I lost, but I tried. Now, a police officer? Should they also not be allowed?
Correct.
Why?
Christian.
Nothing.
Where is this world's moral compass? So growing up, and I know the world has changed, but not necessarily for the better. Okay?
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
So when we're growing up, there were people that your parents told you that you could trust and look up to. What were the top two?
Police.
And?
Firemen.
And? A teacher.
A teacher. Okay.
Law enforcement, like first responders, teachers, and then possibly like someone in your church. Like if you went to church. I'm talking about when we were kids.
All right.
Okay?
Isn't that when it was happening?
And that's not a blanket statement anymore either today that all churches are bad and that you can't trust anybody. That's not true. There will always be one bad apple that ruins it for the rest of us. Congrats, you just scored yourself a pair of tickets to see Noah Khan at Blossom Music Center May 28th. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Q92.
All right, there you go. Congratulations. You're going to see Noah Khan. Now, coming up here in the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to be talking to our grand prize winner of the Celebrate Mother's Day at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa contest. Then we have a brand new one to announce and get finalists for. As a matter of fact, once we announce it, we're going to get a finalist in the 8 o'clock hour and 9 o'clock hour with the cue to call. But we're also going to get a finalist, someone who goes over to the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X of the morning show. Clicks the like button, and we'll tell you what to put in the comment section coming up next after we announce the new contest. So going to give away one grand prize, going to announce the next contest. That's all coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, 9 o'clock hour. Chris from Crackpots Comedy Club in Massillon's going to be here in studio with us. We're going to chat with him. What some people say, it seems like the nicest comedy club owner in the world.
100%.
So the comics love him. They love coming to Crackpots. We've loved letting you guys go to Crackpots to enjoy these awesome comedians. We're going to be talking to Chris from Crackpots in the 9 o'clock hour this morning. He'll be here in studio with us. 7:56. If you're a finalist for the Mother's Day contest, one of your phones is about to ring. Hope you're near it. Hope it's on. Hope you're not asleep.
Yeah, wake up.
We'll see what happens. It's Noah Khan, 6 seasons, Q92.
So my point is, no, I, in my opinion, and everybody's entitled to their own, and this is not being me being uppity. If you want that profile, if you want to be on OnlyFans, then go be on OnlyFans. I don't care. My point is that when you're a teacher, when you're a doctor, when you're a first responder, to me, you're in positions where people are employing a ton of trust in you.
What if she's a really good cop?
Make a decision.
She might have saved lives for all we know.
That's great, and I commend her for that. But she also made a decision to take all of her clothes off and film highly inappropriate things in her police officer uniform.
I cannot defend that.
She has crossed the line.
I feel it's funny. White van guy text. She would have had no issues if she wouldn't have used her issued uniform.
Actually, that's not true. It says in the article that they discovered the full account off of Instagram after they noticed that she had set up a paywall. So I think it was a double whammy. Like someone recognized her and maybe reported it, and then they started looking closer and discovered a whole lot more than probably they had bargained for. And this is not even saying like that she was suspended because of that. There were statements from like because of wearing her uniform in the videos.
Mm-hmm.
In the statements that were released from the city.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
It said that you're representing the city when you have a badge on. It's a bad look for the city. People look up to you. I mean, that was literally their...
Yeah. Did they say how much she was making?
It doesn't state any financial figures. No. But it does reference the Arizona teacher that made millions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So just
they
because...
threw it back to that one.
Yeah, like, remember her? And she
Right.
made a ton of money. So just because God blessed her doesn't mean she can't show it because she's a cop.
You guys, like seriously. Okay. So you're a cop. That's great. And you also are making porn at night and putting it on OnlyFans out there. But you're going to report to Teach Safety Town the next day. I just, to me...
Safety Town.
I'm just saying.
Safety Town just got to drop.
Stop blurring lines. Like when you take these positions, there is a certain level of respect and integrity that you should carry.
All right. All right. Listen, she did it. I can't defend wearing the Detroit police. You can't defend that. I got nothing for you on that.
Let me ask you a question, because someone just texted porn stars aren't bad people. I'm not saying that they are. But let me ask you a question. If your children are growing up and they came to you and you were like, that's my role model, is a porn star, what would you say as a parent?
Well, I'd say she's a cop first.
Would you be like, oh, I'll go get you an outfit?
Hey, what are your duties as a cop? Protect and serve.
Christian, you're disgusting.
Doctor,
Sure.
Jake, your thoughts?
I think it's fine. I think they're not doing anything illegal. And if a kid has a role model of a cop, I think that's a cop in general, not one specific cop. And why would the kid know that cop is on OnlyFans anyway?
I understand what you're saying. I'm saying, but I get that. The kid is not probably getting on OnlyFans. My point is, as a school district, as a city, sheriff's office or county sheriff's office or a city police department, I am asking you when you take that oath to uphold certain terms of the deal.
And I think she is. What is she?
What are you looking at me for? Now, you have to admit,
the uniform was a no-no.
Okay.
Stupid.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
I can't defend that. Dumb. Like, to me, that alone, they could have fired you for that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, if that's the sole reason, then that's fine.
That was really stupid.
Yeah.
They have cop outfits you could buy anywhere. I had one as a kid. It had a hat, a badge, a little gun. It said sheriff.
My problem is I don't understand why people think all of this sudden pornography is just so socially acceptable.
Ugh.
To me, that's something like I don't want my son watching it. I don't want my son watching it.
I understand.
Oh, but everybody's just like, oh, well, you're coming
Not
at
everybody. Someone text preach girl. You're right. We are listening. I don't know who we is, but they're listening.
Well, thank you. I hope there's more than one of you.
Maybe if cops and teachers were paid a wage that represented their hard work, they wouldn't have to find other means.
I understand that, but that's the profession that they've chosen.
They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance. And I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video get shot there. It was fantastic.
Right. You had a front row
I still
seat.
remember that.
Yeah.
they were on the hood. I was hearing the music, and that was not weird for me because a lot of people blast their music when they're cleaning their car out. So that wasn't odd to me. I've heard
I do that. I turn my car on it while I'm cleaning it.
I've heard country music, hip hop, hard rock. I've heard it all
when
I lived in that house in Alliance. But I just happened to get up because the bass was really thumping. I was like, oh. I looked up, and then I see like the girl and the guy, and they're dancing, and the guy's running around him with the camera. I was like, wow.
Did you then tape them taping the video?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yes.
I should have. I saw a car wreck at that car wash.
Oh, boy.
That was fantastic.
What?
A couple. No, I'm not kidding. I watched this happen. A couple. I started to hear shouting. I got a couple minutes. I heard shouting. So I'm like, well, my windows are open. Let's see what we can see.
Nosy Nancy over here
I look
speaking.
across the street, and I see a mother who got out of her car yelling at a couple that are in the car wash stall.
How did you know it was a mother?
Because I saw her. She got out of the car.
Does she just look like a mother, or she had a kid?
Totally like a mother.
Okay.
100% like a mother.
Okay.
She was yelling, and I heard things back and forth, but I couldn't. I made out a few F words, but I heard, but I really couldn't tell what was happening. So then I watched him peel out of the car wash stall.
Okay.
Peel out. So much so that he went around the corner of the building, lost control of his car, and crashed into the brick wall of the car wash. But then, on top of that, then he backed up and drove off.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think I even in my house went, that was awesome.
I wonder if they ever caught him. He
They
damaged the
did.
car wash.
No, they did.
Okay.
They did. So I had to speak to the police about it.
Oh, you were a witness.
I knew the cops.
Oh, well.
They were like friends of mine. So I was like, well.
I did, in fact, see what happened.
I was like, yeah, I don't know if they got cameras over there, but yeah, there's some stuff went down just now.
Yeah.
Clearly, you could see the brick is damaged.
Yeah.
And he was just like, nope, I'm leaving.
So no heavy bucket in the past.
It's the conflict. It's like I say, everything of the kid screams emo, but not daughter swears up and down he is not emo.
Someone once told me if it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck, probably a duck.
It loves this song. Probably. I'm telling you, I want to just, when he's over the house, just start randomly playing this on Alexa.
And see what happens.
And just see if he does his ears perk up? Does he look around the room? You know what I mean? Does he stop like mid-sentence? Like, babe, we should really looking around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I think I'll know. So I think that's what we got to just start playing this.
I was going to say, I don't know what else has to happen for you to confirm this, other than just leveling
Asking
with
the
them.
kid?
Right, just point blank being like,
I don't know.
So are you emo? I mean, what's with all the black? Aren't you hot? Like,
Is it offensive to ask someone if they're emo?
No, just be like, I don't care. Little known fact, I am the father of emo. Like, you are one of my children if you are.
You might find him an ally more than an adversary if you just talk. Like, I made homemade chocolate chip cookies for my son's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
I offered him one. He said no.
Ooh.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
I made this from scratch.
Did you do that very thing to him? What you just said to me?
No. I just said, all right.
No, you should have. Make him feel bad. Make him come out
and
of
I
his
thought
shell.
did he not want the cookie because he's emo?
What, do emo people not eat chocolate chip cookies?
No, because they make you happy. If you're emo, you don't want to be happy.
Ever?
Not a lot. Not unless you're at one of these conferences. Then you're happy.
They don't take cookie breaks.
How many times you see a group of emo kids sitting around on a park bench somewhere chomping on Chips Ahoy? You know
that doesn't mean it doesn't happen in private places.
They're eating beef jerky.
Why beef jerky?
No idea. Lauren.
Yep.
Keller in the afternoon is going to be broadcasting live there. We'll hear from Keller in the 9 o'clock hour, as a matter of fact. We're going to have prizes for you to go out there and sign up to win.
You guys, they're giving away $250 all the way up to $2,500 gift cards.
Did hear that.
Yeah, 2 sheets. That's a lot of gas, guys. That could really help.
Or just a lot of MTO food.
Why not?
You love me some Sheets. I like their rewards program on the Sheets app.
You know, we have it. I don't know that I've ever used.
Because I'll stop by Sheets a few times. Don't let me get too far off on this because I'm watching time. But
yeah,
I have it on my phone. And a lot of times in the morning on my way out of Canfield to that stretch of just nothingness road on the way here, Sheets is where I'll pull in, either get gas or get a beef jerky or get an energy drink if I need one. So you accrue your points. A lot of times you get you look down at your rewards, you got 10 cents off gas, 5 cents off gas. You already get 3 cents off.
Right, inside. Yeah, on food purchases and stuff, right?
I'm a Sheets guy.
Yeah.
And their chicken tenders and their mac and cheese bites.
Oh, mac and cheese bites for sure. Woo. Don't sleep on. Now go down this road with me. I know it's going to sound weird. The spicy chicken Caesar salad. Sheets does it right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen that eat salads for lunch. The most irritating thing about getting a salad is the bowl that it's in sucks. And when you put dressing on it, it's hard to mix it up without it falling all over. Sheets does this deep bowl, but they fill it up halfway. So you dump your dressing in, put the lid on, and you shake it.
Good to go.
Oh, it's so good, you guys.
Do well.
So good.
So if you're out in Tiger Town in Massillon later on this morning, head on over and see Keller in the afternoon. And we're broadcasting live, and you'll see Jake there with the setup. He'll be hanging out. And if you're a YouTube subscriber, get a sub hug. We'll hand them out to you.
Oh, for sure. He doles those babies out like candy.
All right, time to take care of some business. We did this amazing contest with Gervasi Vineyard and a spa for Mother's Day, where you could win a massage, a facial, lunch at the Crush House. Not to mention beautiful bouquet of roses from D. Hoff's Flowers.
Stall for a second.
Oh, me stall?
Yeah.
It's been a fantastic contest. We've been getting finalists, not just with us, with Nicolina, with Keller in the afternoon, with Ryan at night. I mean, that cue to call was firing like crazy. And it was awesome because.
Okay.
All right.
I'm good. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of doing Jake's job this morning that he would normally do for us, and I'm not nearly as good at it as he is. So you have to bear with me because I'm trying to find elements that we need. I'm ready, though.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's hear from another local listener of this radio station that just won an awesome prize. This is Ashley Carver from Sebring.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding. I just asked who you are. What, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, this is Ashley.
This is
I'm sorry.
Ashley Carver. It's Christian and Lauren from Q92. How you doing?
My day is so far getting better.
Are you driving to work? I hear the car. You on your way to work?
Yes, I am.
I love it. Well, no, I'm glad you're in a good mood because we're calling you some great news. Obviously, you are a grand prize winner of the Celebrate Mother's Day at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa contest.
Oh, my God.
Congratulations.
I needed this.
Good. Tell us a little bit about your kids.
Well, they're 13 and 10, both girls.
Okay.
So
all right, I get it.
Explains a lot right there.
Yep. So it sounds like
3 years apart. Yeah. Great kids. They are both straight A students. They both go to Sebring schools. And can't be more proud of them until they get home,
and they start fighting.
Yes, exactly. Over little things. I'm the one that probably on Tuesdays say, my kids fight over whose sock it is. That's my kids.
Okay.
That's my sock. That's my sock.
It sounds like you could really use this then, Ashley. So we are so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. You just made my week because I had a crappy week this week, and you guys just made it for me.
Oh, well, happy Mother's Day, Ashley. We're so glad that this worked out for you, that you're going to be enjoying that Gervasi Vineyard signature massage and facial along with lunch and flowers. So congratulations. Yes. Just tell everybody your favorite station that's making your Mother's Day magical.
Thank you, Q92, and happy Mother's Day to you.
There you go. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. It's this weekend, guys. This weekend.
Yeah, this is your, we'll give you one more warning tomorrow, but listen, don't sleep on this. Don't run out. If you leave Saturday morning, you're like, I got to run some errands. Just got to know what you did. You procrastinated, You're hurrying, trying to find something, and you're rushing to pick something out. Don't be that guy.
I'm ready.
Take the kids.
I'm set.
Oh, good. Look at you.
Set.
You were all like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it.
I'm set. Level 1. I'd like to take it to level 2, but I need some help from some people if I want to get to level 2.
Oh.
And people that I asked are stalling. It's getting annoying, Justin. So
your brother.
So we'll see how that goes. All right, that contest is over. That was fun, right? Well, now, in a couple minutes, about 2 minutes, 15 seconds of Jack Harlow, we are going to tell you the next contest, the newest contest, what you can win, how you can win it. And for those of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, you'll finally know what you can put in the comment section to become a finalist at the end of the show as well. What's the next giveaway on Q92? Find out right after Lovin' on Me on Q. Blue-eyed country girl checking in. Jake seems like a clean guy.
Hold on. He's turning on the mic for this one.
Sorry, what?
I'm just reading what it says. It says, blue-eyed country girl checking in. Jake seems like a clean guy. How did he meet Star?
I met Star on Bumble.
Bumble's the way to go if you're a guy, I'm telling you. That's the way to go. Because the girl has to initiate any correspondence.
So you know she's interested. That's real nice for you guys.
She's interested at least enough to say hello. Can you ruin that immediately? Sure you can. But I mean, at least you know she thought enough to at least say hello.
Right.
So I think Bumble's the way to go. If you're a guy and you're looking that route, and trust me, your boy has been on Bumble. Go with Bumble. I mean, Tinder's fine. Tinder works, but I feel like Bumble's better. If you're not to be all, but I think if you're actually looking for something, not just a little.
I gotcha.
I think Bumble is the better way to go.
Like
Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Like if you're looking for an actual
I refuse.
relationship.
I was on all the dating apps, but I did refuse to get Tinder.
You never did.
I never did Tinder.
Wow.
Never.
And you were on everything.
You didn't even get in there just out of curiosity?
I was on Christian Mingle, but I was not on Tinder.
We'll get. Oh man, I hate.
It's a good old boy that you can take home to mom.
That's just interesting. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more. But I have to keep us on time, which I already haven't done. Thanks for the signal, Jake.
Well, you were asking him about his dating life.
Get us all in trouble.
In the comment section today, let's do the rock hands emoji. Devil horns
emoji. Rock hands emoji. Put it in the comment section after you like the video. If you do both those two things, you'll have a chance to be randomly selected by Lauren at the end of the show and made a finalist for this awesome contest. Again, Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart, Progressive Field, Tuesday, July 30th. Floor seats we're giving away. There you go, kids.
How much fun is this? Where are my 70s and 80s, baby?
Oh.
This is a show that you've got to be at.
You can hear this live. Here, I love Heart, too. Journey, Don't Stop Believing, and Pour Some Sugar on Me in the same night?
Yep.
With All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You thrown in there? Maybe a little Barracuda? Come on now. That's a night of rock. Let's go. First finalist coming up with the cue to call later on this hour. It's Q92.
Q92 is bringing the artist Knox to Studio A for a listening party.
What is it? Rage Room, families that play favoritism, but then call the kettle black for other family members when they believe that they are also doing it for their own kids. Family favoritism. Sucks. I feel bad for my brother and sister.
You're on a roll today. You know
really
your sister's listening.
I really do. They know I'm the best one. If there's one shining star of the children, they know who it was. They know it wasn't them. To the guy that passed me as soon as the railroad crossing bar goes up, how can you assume I'm not also late for work and in a hurry, asshat? Hey, listen, I'm for name calling as long as I can say it on the radio.
I wish I could be like, you know how they do the NFL mic'd up? I am like the worst. I need one of those for on days when I'm running late or someone's driving stupid, like close to me. My kids make fun of me all the time.
Asshat does not get used enough.
Your sister said I need to take your booze away.
Booze. The Zoa. Rage Room, this country not having a law for maternity leave and having to go back to work too soon because you can't afford not to. Give it the times, USA. Rage Room.
Yeah, you better sad.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's the hardest thing to go back to work and leave your baby the first time.
It's not easy.
Especially when you're not ready yet. You know what I mean? Like when you're not physically healed completely or, you're like lactating. And I only say that because it's a thing. Like, even if you're not breastfeeding, like you leak for a while.
Yeah. The older you get. Yeah. We're like old faucets when we get older. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about new moms.
I know. I'm talking about wieners. There's that old saying, you can wiggle, you can jiggle, you can do a little dance. The last 3 drops end up in your pants.
Yeah, that's gross.
You ever hear that, Jake?
Only from you.
Oh, well, there you go, dude.
But you have said it before.
Well, take it with you and use it in life.
Oh, I have already.
Have you done it?
Oh.
Yeah. And I repeat it to other people, and then everybody else knows what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Like, well,
because they've already all heard it. They're like,
No.
yeah. Oh, they haven't?
They haven't heard it.
Oh. I see. I've heard it.
Just trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
So when I divorced on the text line, I spent $5,000 on sports cards after I got divorced.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I mean, I guess that's better than some of the other things you could have spent your money on after divorce. Won't those sports cards like appreciate? Like if you ever wanted to sell your collection, maybe you could get some money back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is really just a labor of love.
I feel like, can you get lucky and get a card? Oh my God, yes, absolutely. But to me, I feel like it should be more of take it as a hobby, not an investment.
Gotcha.
And then let the investment part surprise you. Be like, oh my God, Tom Brady rookie card.
Holy cow, right.
But don't think like, oh my God, I bought a bunch of cards. I'm rich. Because I did that in the 90s, and I have nothing to show for it. Most young couples can't afford it right now after marriage. The big spending, yeah, you might be right. You might be right.
It could be. That's fair.
I feel like y'all just read the description of my ex-husband to a T, someone says on the text line. I don't know. Listen, there's a reason I get up every morning and read Women's Day. Sometimes they got some good stuff. I actually think that's a pretty impressive list. And I think that's a pretty good list.
I think it is
of
pretty
things
good.
that probably divorced guys all have in common. I do. I bet a lot of those things people probably, growing apart, doing boyish things with your money afterwards, in the end having some like appreciation and like missing that person, being shocked because again, we can be dumb. I guarantee you there are so many guys that got that their wife was like, I want a divorce, and they didn't see it coming at all.
I bet that's true probably too.
Oblivious.
Yeah, but us women can be horrible people too. I mean, I know women who have cheated and husband's oblivious and they go home and they're like, wow, we got to talk. And I'm sure it does blindside them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a horrible conversation to have.
But even if you've earned it, like if you haven't treated your wife or husband, can you imagine like the shock if you seriously were like oblivious to have your husband or wife just say, I want a divorce?
That would be so devastating.
And mean it. Like and you truly were like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? That'd be insane.
It would be bad.
That would be insane. $8:26 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Coming up after sports, which is going to be here in like 3 minutes. Saying goodbye to something.
Oh?
Something that I at one point in time in my life I had.
All right.
Makes me a little sad. And I literally just came across it. Had no idea that they're going to stop making something that I used in life. Sad. Very sad.
You're going to tell me what it is?
I will after the sports. That's a tease and foreshadowing. So I will. But yeah, I saw that just now. I was like, what?
Give me a hint.
Randomly about sheets. Their tater bombs are fire.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. My husband has gotten those before. They are good.
Good morning. Heading to my plastics consult after losing 200 pounds.
Oh, my goodness.
What's
Look
a
at
plastics
you.
consult?
Well, probably to have some excess skin removed, I'm guessing.
Man, you're
like
profi, Fred.
surgery?
Congratulations.
That's
that
amazing.
is awesome. Good for you. Good for
that is so hard. Good job.
It's not easy. I don't care. Well done. I'm sure you feel great, both mentally and physically.
Yeah.
So good for you. That is fantastic. Someone texted Happy Mother's Day, Lauren. I just want to say I was a huge Megan fan and was sad she left, but you couldn't have found a better replacement. You do an awesome job, and we love you. Thanks for sharing our morning.
Thank you. That actually made me cry.
Well, there you go. Well, that's good. I wonder who wrote that.
Are you insinuating that I asked somebody to send that in?
No. I have my mom text all the time. It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you, Mama Bigglesworth.
Just talked to Megan yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah? How is she?
NASA's treating her very kindly.
Yeah.
NASA's treating her very kindly. No, she's doing great. And in all aspects, she's doing great. Kids are doing great.
Good.
NASA.
It's awesome.
The greatest things I ever did here was convince somebody that she really went to NASA. I'll never forget the guy. I don't know who, but I'll never forget the guy that came up to me at an event and asked me, and it hit me like all that hard work paid off. I just needed someone to believe.
Okay, listen, I'm not taking anything away because Megan is a very smart girl. I like Megan. We got along fine here. But at what point during the show were you like, gosh, she knows a lot about space and science and math?
It made sense. It made sense. But no. So thank you for those texts. Happy Mother's Day. My day wouldn't start off great without listening to y'all. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate anybody that has us on the radio, or streaming us at Q92radio.com, or if you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and X like you can every day from 7 to 10. Honestly, we appreciate it. Thank you for checking us out, listening. We hope we can always get you to work, get you to school, or maybe get you home from third shift with some good music and some fun, entertaining, sometimes very weird conversation. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, sports right after David Guetta. Where them girls at? It's Q92. Where are they?
So many girls in there, where do I begin? I see this one, I'm about to go in.
Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
What about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
The hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
That's
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts and
shower.
group showers?
That's why.
I mean, we had that for football.
The only time I ever
But that was after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but wouldn't think cross country.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. '92. Still to come this hour, we are going to get the very first finalists for our brand new contest for you to win floor seats to see Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart at Progressive Field Tuesday, July 30th. Got a chance for you to get that cue to call and become a finalist this hour in the 9 o'clock hour. And of course, someone's going to become a finalist that goes over to the live video feed of this morning show, clicks the like button, and puts the rock hands emoji in the comments section.
Not to be confused with the ASL sign, I love you.
Right.
Tuck that thumb in.
I think we'd accept either, though.
Yeah, if you want to tell us that you love us, that's fine.
Yeah, we're
Just
cool
let
with
it slide.
I'm cool with that. Cool like that. I'm cool like who's singing?
I'm sorry, what?
Remember, I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool. You remember that song? No, me either. Text message, another one. I agree with the comment on Lauren. I was worried about not liking the morning show without Megan. That it wouldn't be the same. But Lauren is awesome, relatable, funny, and a nice person. Couldn't have picked a better person. Great job, Lauren.
Oh my goodness.
Go.
You're making me like.
That's why I sent them.
Ooh.
Oh, man. I just wait for that one person to ruin it.
That comes in, there's like, well, I think she's a.
Well, I got to tell you, I don't like her at all. She can go to hell. So can you, Christian.
My last nerve.
Screw Jake, too. Like, oh, man, he's not even here. That's terrible. No. Kind words. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all very much. You know, it was hard to say goodbye to Megan. But you know what else has been hard to say goodbye to?
How do I see
Chevrolet announced they are discontinuing the Malibu. I owned a Malibu.
The Chevy Malibu.
I called it the Boo.
That's cute.
I would offer girls boo rides. This is back in my old
of course you
Youngstown radio days. But I was like, yeah, who wants a boo ride?
I've come to know now that, like, you were the most kitschiest, like, funny guy back in the day. Like, no, I'm serious. Like, you were the guy that everybody, like, was like, he's so funny.
What
like,
happened? What did I
No,
lose?
no. I'm saying it started back then. You're still that guy. But I'm just saying, like, even last night when you were like, oh, when I worked at the golf place and I was serving, I'd be like, what's your poison?
That is what I would do if I walked up to you and I was bartending. I'd ask you what your poison was.
Yeah.
And I'd wipe the bar with a towel no matter what, if it was dirty or not. Because that's what bartenders do.
Right.
What's your poison?
They kept trying to do it last night a little bit here and there.
I just kept getting in people's way. that poor bartender. She's like, excuse me.
Is the only drink you made last night the fishbowl, by the way?
Yeah. But I've served a couple of beers. I definitely served some beer, and I watched a martini get poured.
I served the beer, and I made 2 Tito's double and cranberry with lime and a gin and tonic, which I've never made before.
Gin and tonic? Good time.
That was Jeff Mears.
Oh, yeah. Listen, Jeff Mears, our news department, our sister station, AM 1310. Listen, he has an alter ego. It's called Grey Goose Jeff.
Oh, really?
Yes, and if you get to meet Grey Goose Jeff.
I've never got to meet
Great
Goose
guy.
Jeff, and I've been here 8 years.
Great guy. By the way, no one comes into work faster and with more aggression.
Oh, that I agree. Like, he's like,
Jeff Mears walks in this building like Stone Cold Steve Austin walks out at WrestleMania.
Oh, I see. Like, it's more like the Flash.
You could play the glass breaking.
Is that Jeff?
Dun, 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 dun. I gotta do the news.
No, he and his lovely wife came last night. I love them both.
Beautiful, beautiful people. But General Motors announced yesterday they're going to shut down production of the Chevy Malibu for the second time in the car. You did this to them before. With a 60-year history, as the Detroit automaker wants to shift its focus to EVs.
Of course they do.
GM said it's going to stop manufacturing the gas-powered Malibu in November, allowing the company to invest $390 million in its Fairfax assembly plant in Kansas for the Chevy Bolt EV. This is the second time they've pooped on the Malibu. They removed it in 83. They brought it back in 1997. I owned one. It's actually the last sedan I owned. I loved it.
Yeah.
I was a fan of the Boo. I'm sad as someone who owned a Malibu.
I wish they'd bring back Saturns.
I'm a little sad. Is there a car you own that they don't make anymore, and you're like, you know what, that was a good car? I'll tell you. Well,
no.
They brought it back, but the original I loved, the Trailblazer.
Okay.
I liked the original model of the Trailblazer.
No, not for me personally, because like even my first car was a Honda Accord.
Someone called it the Malibu on the text line.
That's funny.
I loved my Boo. That thing was nice. I'll tell you what, for a car, it did good in the winter.
Listen, everybody has their car model that they like to poo-poo on. I mean, like, I knew some people that, like, our neighbors loved Fords, and then our other neighbor would be like, oh, that's funny. Fix or repair daily. Like, everybody's got their, you know what I mean? Their car brand that they don't care for.
What is a car? I'm not saying you hate, but you think it's ugly. Past or present, I don't care. That you'd be like, that's an ugly car.
Unpopular opinion. All the popular kids wanted them or had them. I never thought the Mitsubishi Eclipse was all that great.
You weren't a fan?
No.
Never liked it?
Or the LeBaron. The convertible. That was hot back in my day. Everybody wanted the LeBaron convertible.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think it's ugly.
I want to say this because I don't want anyone to think I'm aiming at them, but I'm not a fan right now of the new the Jeeps that have the truck back. It's like it looks like a truck in the back, but a Jeep in the front.
Yeah.
It just looks like they like changed their mind halfway through making the car.
Isn't that what Keller has?
Yeah. And I don't mean that at him at all. I don't. It's just me personally. I see, because that car is popular as hell.
I don't mind it. I think it's like a very like to me it's more like not military, but it kind of gives you that vibe. Like,
see, to me, it looks like they were making a Jeep, and then someone went, "Watch this," and they went and took
they plugged a truck bed onto it.
Grab the pickup truck back.
See if they notice.
Plug it in. Oh, it's a new car, and it just sort of took off because everyone has one.
Yeah,
everyone has one.
Yeah.
I just don't like the look of it. My first car was a Pontiac Firebird. I didn't like the Cube. I don't Remember the
Oh,
Q.
is that the one? Yeah, I do too. It was very boxy. I don't like. What's the one with the hamster commercial? Do you know what I'm talking about? Is it the Soul? The Kia
Yeah,
Soul?
the Kia Soul.
I don't care.
That's
for that.
another car I don't like. I
No.
don't visually
That
like.
one to me looks like they took a shipping box and then plugged like the cabin of a car onto the front.
Tires on it.
Yeah.
Bring back the original Bronco.
Oh, I'm with you. We had one until about 10 years ago. The original.
Someone said, "You mean the Juck, the Jeep truck?" Is that what they call it, a Juck?
They turn around and be like,
I feel like I'm swearing. Oh man. So Chevy won't be making any regular sedans anymore. I've owned a Cobalt and now a Cruise, and I love them. Was planning on upgrading to the Malibu after having a baby for more space. Listen, I drove a Cavalier. I drove a Cobalt. I drove a Malibu. I've had them all. Cavalier's one of my all-time faves.
my favorite car to drive ever was actually my parents' car, and it's the one I took my driver's test in. I loved the Beretta.
Dude, my black GM
It was
made
like so sporty for the time.
regular as hell Chevy Cavalier that I owned. It was black, like I said. There was nothing. I don't even know. I'm trying to think it even had power windows. It had the 3 CD disc changer. It was like there was nothing souped up, no sunroof, no moonroof, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Loved that car. Loved it.
My first car after we got married was a Toyota Corolla. That was the first car I ever owned that had power door windows and locks. Everything else had been cranked before that. Like,
Yeah.
or just boop, push the button, you know. When did we stop putting bras on our car?
Great question.
Do you remember that? Because Amy said her Ford Probe, or she put a probe down, I think. Yeah, Ford Probe. But like, remember like the Probes, the Berettas, like you had some cars that people would put bras on all the time.
Where the dice were big.
Oh yeah.
People love the old dice hanging, and people love to have that like fur
The steering
wheel cover.
They still do. I still look over on when I'm driving down 62 and see people with
Yeah. That just tells me you'll key my car if I see a girl with one of those. You know what I mean? It's just one of those warning signs.
burn your
It's a
laundry
red
if
flag.
you break up. Yeah.
Yeah, like it'll be a very public breakup. You know what I mean? You'll be posting text messages, and it'll be really, really ugly. That cue to call is not going to be ugly, and it's coming up for a chance to become a finalist for those floor seats to see Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart at Progressive Field. Cue to call coming up real soon. It's Jelly Roll, Halfway to Hell. It's Q92. Is your cue to call. How would you like to be finalist number 1 for a chance to win floor seats to see Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart at Progressive Field Tuesday, July 30th? 330-450-9292. Be caller number 10 right now, and you'll be finalist number 1.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have...
Better chance for rain during the afternoon, our high in the middle 60s. Overnight, more scattered rain, mainly before midnight, a low 49. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Thanks, Mark. It is 10 minutes before 9 o'clock on your Thursday morning. We've got 54 with some rain in Canton.
Olivia Rodrigo, Bad Idea, right on Q92. They had like a list of things you don't realize you do that annoy your neighbors. And I was going through a list. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of things that I think we've all experienced neighbors doing, or we've even maybe done ourselves.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mowing your lawn late at night or early in the morning. Letting your dogs go in the neighbor's yard and poop. And you know what I mean? Not taking care of that or not cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
Things like letting your kids play in the street all day. Going overboard for holidays.
That's my yard. Mind your business.
Tree debris or grass debris, not putting the grass clippings out in the street or letting your leaves go into your neighbor's yard or raking them into your neighbor's yard. Things like that.
Yeah.
Parking issues. People who park on the street and other people don't like it or you're not allowed to do it, but they do it anyway. Basic stuff. And it got me thinking, doesn't mean you don't like your neighbors.
Right.
But what is something your neighbor does that annoys you or you don't like, you wish they didn't do? Again, that's necessary. You might hate your neighbors. I get it. But you might not hate them at all. But they do this one thing. You're like, yeah, I really wish you guys didn't do that. like mine is just because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't be outside when I pull in to talk to me.
That's funny.
When I pull in, I just want to go in my house.
Oh, I
know. It has nothing to do. They're lovely. I have great neighbors on both sides.
I know that, but you're similar here. Don't talk to me. I just want to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go. I want to get in I just pulled in. I just got home. I want to just, I'm going to get the mail, and I said, I'll pull in. They'll laugh because we'll pull in, and you'll hear, I'll go, oh, if one of them's outside,
are your windows ever down?
Here we go. No, I'm not like that rude. And I have great neighbors on both sides. Awesome. It has nothing to do with them as persons. It has to do with me being a weirdo and not wanting to associate with humans.
Yeah, I don't mind that. We have awesome neighbors on our one side. We're very good friends with them. Our kids babysit, house sit. We just got done fish sitting yesterday for them. They're amazing. We could not ask for better neighbors.
You could.
Everybody else, they're fine. We don't talk to all of our neighbors all of the time, but if we see them, it's hello,
Yeah.
There's one neighbor though in particular, and it's not even anything that they do that gets on my nerves. I'm perplexed by it. Both he and his wife have to pull into the garage backwards. They have
Does he have a truck?
to back in.
Dodge Ram.
Oh my God, I think he does.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's a truck, but I don't know what make it is. I'm going to look today.
Either an F-150 or a Dodge Ram.
They are so nice, but I cannot figure out why we have to make it a point to back in. It perplexes me. It has for years. I don't know.
Number 10, you're our very first finalist.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, Stacy. You're now included and could just be sitting on the floor at Progressive Field to see Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart Tuesday, July 30th at Progressive Field. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Q92.
There we go. Stacy from Alliance, finalist number 1 for a chance to win floor seats to see Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart Progressive Field Tuesday, July 30th. Lauren and I have 2 more chances to make you a finalist. The Q to Calls will be playing the 9 o'clock hour as well. At the end of the show, we're going to hook up somebody that goes over to the Q92 Morning Show's live video feed on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X, clicks the live button, and then puts the rock emojis in the comment section. Do those 2 things. We're going to pick one of you at the end of the show. Also coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, Chris, the owner of Crackpots Comedy Club in Massillon, going to be coming here in studio to talk to us. I've had a great relationship with Crackpots. You've been hearing all the headliner comedians that have been performing there on the show. They always speak so highly of Chris, but we're going to get to it. We're going to find out what's so nice about this.
We're going to get to meet him for ourselves and
we're
draw
gonna see
our
how
own
nice he is.
conclusions.
And it's been really cool, like I've said, just to hear feedback from listeners that have won tickets, gone to see the show, and message back or text the show and say, hey, went there this weekend, had a great time. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So Chris from Crackpots will be joining us, finalist for the floor seats for Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart. And we'll be hearing from Keller a couple times. Keller in the afternoon out live at that grand opening at Sheets in Massillon. All kinds of crazy giveaways. He's going to tell you all about that. We'll be hearing from him coming up the 9 o'clock hour. That's where Jake is. Jake is out today.
Yeah, he's traveling with Keller.
So the 2 of them are out there, and then Keller will be broadcasting live for a couple hours. He'll be checking in with us in the 9 o'clock hour as well. So we're going to hear from Keller at Sheets in Massillon for the grand opening, talking to Chris from Crackpots, and getting finalists for Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart floor seats at Progressive Field Tuesday, July 30th. That's all coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Right now, it's Daft Punk and Pharrell. Let's Get Lucky on Q92.
There's white noise, there's gray noise, there's, all kinds. Like, we have a sound machine. We get it from Amazon. Our kids have ones even now in their own room. My daughter always falls asleep to the ocean.
I have found a 12-hour YouTube of summer crickets and frogs. Ooh. It is fantastic, and the screen gets dark. That's what happened at the baby video on YouTube I watched. The screen got dark.
Very nice.
It was a very dim screen. Like, you could, honestly, it was barely enough light to, see what you're doing around the bedroom.
That's nice.
A lot of you adults using those as well, huh? Or for your children. See, I was usually a TV just on guy. Put on a movie. I got made fun of because I like to fall asleep. I used to. I'm not allowed now. I like to fall asleep to war movies.
That's like me falling asleep to Cops. Tony can't wrap his mind around it. He's like, I'll walk in the bedroom and you'll be sound asleep. And you'll hear the cops and they'll be like, get down on the ground. It's like, how do you fall asleep to that? I'm like, I don't know.
It's like, who falls asleep to Saving Private Ryan?
Exactly. And they're all like,
I do.
Yeah.
I put on a lot of war movies. I'll put on documentaries of World War II to fall asleep.
Right.
I'm not allowed to watch them no more.
No.
She's a light sleeper.
She
claims that I'm deaf and take the TV too high.
Yeah.
And when you hear explosions and you hear guns, and I can understand that might not, to the normal person, be ideal sleeping conditions to hear the sounds of war at night. So I guess this is funny. But anytime she's in another room or out of town or whatever, I'm like,
crank it.
Like, let's go, World War II, Doc. Good night. Well, it's like, and then Blitzkrieg started. All these explosions. And I'm just like,
that's your white noise.
My white noise is war, apparently. Yeah. I know. Do you use anything now, or you just go to sleep?
Yeah, we have a sound machine.
You actually both use it.
Yeah, it's in our room. We sleep in the same room.
Not all married people do.
I know, but we do.
Jake, what do you do?
I don't do anything.
Just Silence.
Just silence.
Lights out.
Lights out. Night night.
I don't know if I could do that.
No.
Even when I lived at home, I had a fan.
Like literally lights out, no TV, no.
Well, I'll watch my phone. Like I'll watch like YouTube videos or like TV on my phone for like a little bit. Then I'll go to bed. But, like I don't keep anything on.
Ooh.
The whole time.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Ooh.
Then every creak and every sound, I would be like, oh, what's that?
Ooh, I don't know if I could do that. Wow, I would try that on a dare just to see if I could do it. If I can't sleep, I'm always put on a horror movie. Relaxes me, puts me right to sleep.
That's
War
the
movies,
thing.
horror movies, sound machines, nothing.
Cops. I'm telling you.
And nothing.
I'll be dozing off and I'll hear the, huh, what you gon'? What you gon'? Like, yep, let it roll.
I don't know if I could fall asleep to nothing.
Me either.
To dead silence, dead darkness. I don't know if I could.
Well, Tony likes to read, and I like to keep the TV on. So it's a constant battle. Like weekends, he's cool with me leaving the TV on. During the week, not so much. So then last night I was trying to watch the end of a Dance Moms episode, and he's like, I'm really getting tired of hearing these Dance Moms. Like, can we please turn
Isn't that where
the
Honey
TV
Boo
up?
Boo came from?
Not Honey Boo Boo. JoJo Siwa.
Oh, yeah, she was the dancer.
Not
What
Boo Boo.
was Honey?
JoJo.
She was a child pageant girl.
Yes.
We'll see. Great doctor. Love. Fun thing. He's from Canfield.
Mm-hmm.
Married a Jackson girl.
Get out of town.
We were making small talk at the front desk, and he was saying, and I was like, "You got yourself a Jackson girl?"
Good
He's
for
like,
you.
You know about Jackson? I go, "Do I know about Jackson?" Got you a polar bear wife, huh?
Yeah,
Real nice girl, pretty. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Well, you're a doctor, so I mean,
Right. I mean, you kind of put that there.
This is Olga. No,
It increases your audience selection.
Yeah. You're the more higher on the tax bracket, the more likely you are to attract the opposite sex.
Yeah,
Either way, like I said, I root for Jamie every day. I'm like two promotions, maybe one more promotion away from being a stay-at-home dad.
She better slow her roll.
I'm telling you, she just got this one. But
I know.
I'm like, come on. I will gladly take that damn kid to school every day. Gladly. It's a dream. Put on Sports Center and
I hear what you're
do,
saying.
Do laundry while I'm listening to sports talk. mop the floors. It'll be Danny Tanner Central when you come to my house.
You know what? I hear what you're saying, and I think it's a wonderful dream. However, I will caution you because I have a friend whose husband did that and got very burnt out very quick. He was
How many
very
kids?
lonely. 3.
So we had to get 3 kids up every day, 3 kids to school.
Yes, and
They
they
go
did it
pick
on the
up.
heels of having their 3rd child. Like they had the other 2.
Oh my God! So we had a newborn.
Ish. When she went back to work, she took extra time off. So I think when she went back to work, the youngest was around 5 months.
You can't leave a 5-month-old. I can't leave a 7-month-old unattended forever.
Well, I understand that, but they're also not mobile either. So you can still do what you need to do and have them there in their bouncer or their swing or.
So close. It's crazy. He's so close.
Yeah.
I think he'll be crawling back.
Is he doing the rock? Where it's like, I want to go.
No, he scoots.
I want to go. I don't know how.
And he can turn himself around 360. Like
Yeah.
he can totally turn himself around, but he still just can't. And I know when he figures it out, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, I won't be long.
He's just gone.
Yep.
And it'll be
And
nothing.
usually once they become mobile, they don't want to be held very often.
Well, I like holding him, so you're tough luck. I like holding my kids.
I knew that. That's why I brought that up. I was just trying to prepare you for the fact that once they're mobile, they're like, let me down.
Love it, love it, love it. I did get yelled at a few times for being too loud during the Bears game last night.
Well, if he was asleep, everybody wanted to sleep.
At one point, she was like, do it again. It's like, watch it in the living room. It's like,
wow.
All right. All right. Show to give away, if not with us, with Nicolina, your midday diva, with Kel in the afternoon, or with Ryan at night, hooking you up with all the concert tickets this summer. Not to mention the brand new contest we kicked off last hour, where you can win floor seats to see Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart at Progressive Field Tuesday, July 30th. Floor seats, people. We're not putting you way up high.
No, we're
Floor
not.
seats for this show. Iconic rock bands at Progressive Field. Are you kidding me? If you saw any one of these by themselves, it'd be a great night.
Yeah.
But seeing all three on the same night, on a beautiful night in July in Cleveland, come on. It don't get no better than that. We're going to get 2 finalists this hour. You're going to hear the cue to call later on. When you hear it, be caller number 10, obviously. You'll be our finalist. But give yourself another opportunity by heading over to the Q92 live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button. Put the rock finger emoji, the rock hand emoji in the comment section. If you do both those things, Lauren's going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show, and we'll make you a finalist as well. Plus, you'll have chances today with Nicolina, with Keller, and with Ryan to become a finalist as well.
Don't they call that devil horns?
Oh, some new devil horns, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. You know, sometimes you twist like this way and you go, yeah, rock on. And whichever way you want to do it. So we have that coming up. Plus, here we're going to be hearing from Keller. He's broadcasting live at the new grand opening of Sheetz in Massillon. Let's go. Tiger Town got a new Sheetz.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited for you guys because Sheetz is incredible. And we already talked about their food and how awesome that is and their Sheetz rewards programs. But I just saw some pictures, Christian, and it is hopping down there. So I can't wait to hear from Ryan.
We got great getaways. Keller in the afternoon with Jake going to be out there for the next couple hours. So if you're heading out there in that area, you want to go check it out. Go say hello to them. Sign up to win some prizes. Looking forward to it. But we're coming up. We're going to hear from him. Plus, Chris from Crackpots Comedy Club. The Chris
that everybody says is so awesome.
He's going to be coming on the show. We're going to talk to him a little bit.
Yeah, we are.
And looking forward to that. So that's all coming up this hour on the show right now. It's Shabuzi, a bar song, Tipsy. It's Q92. Saturday, we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and,
that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food. afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So, like, you DoorDash?
Where I went, no, we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive sit-down.
Right.
Somewhere, I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fry, the grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
Because that
steak,
doesn't sound like you.
And he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just...
Right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put like salsa or tomato paste. Like, that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. July 30th. Be listening with us, with Nicolina, with Keller, and with Ryan to become a finalist. We give it away next Thursday. You got 2 chances for you to call this hour. Of course, everyone watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, like it. Put the rock hands emoji in the comments section. We're going to pick one of you and make you a finalist as well. All right, as promised, here in studio right now, hanging out with us, Chris from Crackpots Comedy Club in Massillon. You've heard the name. You've heard the comedians talk about him. Now he's here in person. Chris, good morning. How are we doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing great, other than it's awful darn early in the morning for somebody like me.
You have no idea. Yeah, that's true. For someone who does like a comedy club that goes late nights, yeah, this is probably early for you.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple things I want to get into with you before. First of all, why are you so nice? This is insane to me.
He gets so many compliments from all the comedians.
And I always say what I always said, Chris, to the comedians. I go, when we noticed it, like about 3 or 4 weeks in, we're like, we're not even asking, and they're just like, oh,
yeah.
And then they mentioned not all comedy club owners are nice, are kind, are welcoming. Yeah. So what is it about? Why are you so nice, Chris?
They're lying to you. They want something from me.
I'll tell you what, though, that's got to be a great reputation to start getting from comics around the country that are coming to your club.
So, deliberately go out to, you got to have a purpose. And, I saw that what was and wasn't happening in the industry. And I thought, we can do something a little bit different. Coming from a performance background, I felt the pain of how you get treated when you go places and stuff. So, I just want to have a place that's better for artists. And I feel that if we provide a conducive environment for them to do their thing, they're going to do it to the best of their ability. And then that translates to an incredible, great time for our guests. So that's kind of the thing. We just try to, a lot of clubs make these performers put butts in seats.
Yeah.
Sell tickets, do things. I don't do any of that stuff. Their only job is to come up on stage and make people laugh as hard as they can. And by doing that, I think we've done really well. So that's the only reason I think they would say such things about me, because I'm really not that great of a guy. I've been called some pretty bad things in life over the years.
We all have, Chris.
In this business, but,
don't feel bad.
It's really just about building the best show I can for our guests. So they can have the best time possible.
Yeah.
It's good, too, because Lauren and I, how many times I can't tell you, where we'll come in, there'll be a text in the morning, like on a Monday morning. Say, hey, went out to Crackpots, had a great time. First time there was great. Like it just seems like the listeners that are heading out there, especially those that maybe it was their first time at Crackpots, they're all coming away just saying what a great time they had.
Yeah, they love it.
That's the goal. That's what we're shooting for. That's our objective, and we're incredibly blessed. In July, we'll be open 3 years. And I kid you not, guys, every Friday and Saturday night, we'll ask the audience, make some noise if it's your first time here. Mm-hmm. And the place erupts still. We're still packing it out with first-time people coming through. Yeah, we get our repeats and our regulars, but 75-80% of our guests are still rolling in for the first time. That's awesome.
Well, I love it. One, how great the club is and the caliber of the comedians you've been bringing through, because we got the opportunity to talk to a lot of them before their show and get a little taste of like what their show was going to be like, what their personality was like. And I think it just speaks to the caliber of talent that you're bringing through the club, on top of the way that you've been running the club, that makes it so attractive. And the word's getting out. Everybody's like, you've got to go to Crackpots because it's a great experience. It's a great time out with friends.
Yeah, it certainly is. So I book a lot different than a lot of other clubs. Most clubs will book off of email submissions. I very seldom or rarely book off of an email submission. What I do is I go out on the road and I go visit the comedy clubs and I see the comedians and I meet them and I talk to them. And that's how I find out who to bring to the area, by literally going out on the road. And then from there, it's from referrals. If you've already worked with me, you're going to refer somebody. And I put those at the top of the list. So, all of these comedians are highly vetted personally through me to make sure that they're going to be the best we can bring to the area. And our supporting acts are usually as good as the headliners and are often headliners as well. So unlike other clubs where you'll go in and you got a great headliner, you're going to get what I call a lot of fluff on the front end. Locals, amateurs, people that just aren't there. And that's all great. Those are fun times and we have nights for that. But when you come out and you're paying $20 on a Friday or Saturday night, in my opinion, you deserve 90 minutes of great, great comedy. And that's what we're bringing you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask, what's coming up for the summer? What can people expect to see this summer at Crackpots?
Well, we just launched our summer program that is really huge. We have the Summer Comedy Pass. And for only $50, you buy a pass that has no additional charges or fees or purchases required. And it enables you to attend every Friday and Saturday show all the way till the end of summer for only $50. I mean,
yeah,
that's a great deal. So, 2.5 shows, and it's probably paid for itself over the course of the summer. So,
yeah.
And of course, we're affordable. We always have a $2 draft beer in the house.
Yeah.
Nice.
Always. You
Nice.
know? Who doesn't want a good, cheap beer when you're laughing, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we always talk with the comedians, too. Like, man, with this world the way it is sometimes just a night out with your husband, your wife, or your friends, just sitting around having a couple beers and just laughing and forgetting everything, man, it could be so good for you in so many different ways.
Therapeutic,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Yeah. You know that in cancer treatment, they actually are using comedy and laughter as a method of healing and stuff?
I believe it.
You've heard of the cancer. There's a big cancer hospital. They're all around the country. There's like 6 or 8 of them and stuff. They literally bring comedians in who do shows to have these people laugh because it releases the endorphins to make them feel better.
Yeah.
So it's medically proven. Comedy is a healthy thing. It's good for you.
It truly is the best medicine.
It is the best medicine.
It really is. That's interesting that you go out and you see the comedians before you bring, like, no, I'm not saying that's the only way you do it, but that's one of the ways you go out there.
Yes.
So, like, I'm just curious, like, what do you kind of go by? Your feel, the crowd that night at that club you were in? Like, what are kind of the things that tip you off? Like, ooh, I want to talk to that guy. I want to try to get him a Crackpot.
Well, it's never been about the comedy I like. I don't necessarily like, the go-to isn't the comedy I like. What I book is comedy that people like. So when I'm in a club, let's say in Chicago or New York City, I'm listening to the crowd. I'm watching the audience and seeing how they're responding to this person. I may like the person, that's great. But if the audience isn't responding to them, then it's not somebody you want to put in the club. So I look to see what an audience response is. I book people that are going to generate a big laugh, regardless if I like them or not. Fortunately, a lot of the good people who do really well, we've become good friends. So
yeah, then it's easier to get them to kind of come back through.
Yeah.
Well, it's really cool. It's been really cool talking to these comedians. It's been really cool listening to listening response of the fun times they're having going to your place, Chris. Crackpotscomedy.com is the website. You can go there and see their full schedule, see everything that they got going on. They have open mic nights. How fun are those to watch something? You ever see someone locally go up there and just be like, wow, like, didn't expect that. He was great.
So you see all ends of the spectrum. You can see somebody go up there and freeze and quake and cry and run off. And then you can see somebody go up there, and we had just last weekend, I think it was a 17-year-old girl go up.
No kidding.
And you're thinking, okay, she's 17. We bend the rules, and she slayed. I mean, she just crushed it.
Oh, that's
you
awesome.
know what I mean? She's got that natural skill that comes with it. And you're like, holy cow, come on back. Let's talk. Let's get you in some workshops and show you some things and stuff like that. And that's another big part of what we do. We develop the local scene. We have workshops, and we encourage them to interact with the headliners, to find out what's going on in the industry and how to grow and stuff like that. That's a big part of what we're doing is development.
It's so
Love
awesome.
it.
Yeah, I even work with kids. We do kids workshops as young as like 8 years old. It's crazy.
Well, that'd be fun to watch.
Oh, it's a hoot. You want to see a funny performance? Kids. It's hilarious. We got one coming up this summer. I'm working with the Jackson Township YMCA. So check that out on the website. If you're interested in a workshop, talk to the Jackson YMCA or check out the website. You can see a hilarious show with a bunch of young children.
Awesome. Well, if you are interested, you're listening right now and you want to go to Crackpots Comedy, catch a show, whether it's this weekend or over the summer, you can visit crackpotscomedy.com. For those that don't know, Crackpots Comedy is located on Lincoln Way in Massillon. Chris, we appreciate you guys.
Great
so
to
much.
finally meet you in person
so
after
nice.
hearing so much about you, and I can see why everyone likes you. You have that nice guy vibe.
He
going
does.
on.
He does.
I love
He
it.
tries to be modest. He's like, I'm not that nice, but he is that nice.
Oh, Chris, been awesome. Thanks for stopping in and talking to us this morning.
Thanks, guys, for everything you do for us.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
All right,
it.
Ariana Grande, We Can't Be Friends on Q92.
Wake up, get up early in the morning. Wake up, get
You ever been put in the friend zone, Jake?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Lots of times.
I'm quite familiar with that.
When did you find out you were in the friend zone?
Pretty much right away.
Right away. What's a key to you? How do you know?
I don't know. They don't show interest. They don't want anything to do with you, or they might be in a relationship already.
That See, I don't consider that friend zone. I just consider that like she's dating someone.
Yeah.
But it's been there. I saw an article on 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And we all know, guys, friend zone is a terrible place to be if you like a girl. I like you. You're a buddy. Oh. I mean, in your head, you just hear, no! Oh, you said buddy? Did you call me buddy? Oh, son of a bee stick. We've all been there. Well, maybe some of you have. A lot of you have realized, oh no, I'm the friend. I think a good sign is when she's telling you about other boys.
That's
you need to realize.
That hurts.
Oh, I'm the guy you talk to about the guys. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh no. I found an article of 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And listen, I always say too, you're entitled. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to like them back.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I don't think it's rude. If I'm like, I like you, I don't like you that way. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It sucks. But a lot of times us guys, we tend to get pissed.
Yeah.
And start, it's like, just because I like you.
Right.
But it says the reasons why that we get friend zoned is, I'll go through the list real quick. She's not sure what kind of guy you are yet. That's not what we're all about.
Okay.
She's going to keep you in the friend zone. She's too familiar with you.
Yeah.
You guys know each other too well. There's no mystery. There's no, wonder what he's like. Just get too close. She probably likes someone else. It says. She might be too busy right now for a relationship. You both know each other's history too well. See, I always thought that could be a positive thing.
It could.
Because, like, I know your secrets. You know mine. There's no lies here. There's no secrets here. Let me see. She could be dealing with stuff in her life. Could be. She could want to get to know you first, not as a buddy. She genuinely just wants to be friends with you. That's probably it. So those are eight reasons why they put you in the friend zone. It happens.
It does.
It happens, but like I said, for me, I always, if I got put in the friend zone, I knew that my telltale was usually when any girl would start telling me about her boy trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. But you like this.
Not me, but
Oh, I got you. That's when I do I do my little slow fade. I would do my slow fade into the darkness.
Yep.
Be like, exit stage left. Asking you girls a little info. What's the quickest way for you a guy can find his way to the old friend zone where every guy doesn't want to be? Text message. Is this one, Jake? Asking to have sex or nudes will get you to the friend zone with this lady.
Understandable.
Huh. That would stink because, I mean, obviously friends is not your intention.
Right.
You're asking for nudes or sex. So that.
Well, maybe it is.
See, I've said this before because I've had this argument with my fiance now because we originally met 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And we're talking. And I thought it was going well. Didn't, apparently. I ended up being like pretty much blown off. And her reasoning, she thought I was someone that was only after one thing. I told her. I was like, I was after a few things. That was one of them. I was like, but it wasn't the only thing I was after.
Yeah.
Like, of course, I'm not going to pretend like I wasn't after that. But I was also liked you. I thought you were cute. I wanted to get to know you. So I think two things can be true.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, now there also been girls that at times I probably only wanted one. Sure. I'm sure there were girls you've known that you just wanted. You didn't want to get, I'm just like there's.
I didn't want to get to know you.
I didn't want to learn about anything about you. No, but you know what I'm saying. Like it happens. But I got some. I got some good ones on Facebook here. Trying too hard. One girl says, trying too hard will get you. It says, trying too hard, immediate disinterest in pursuing anything. Another one, Over complimenting. That can get you in the friend zone, apparently, on Facebook, it says. So if you're just complimenting on top of complimenting, oh my God, I love the way you eat that salad. Oh my God, look at the way the wind, I don't know. Just keep going. You could over compliment yourself to the friend zone. And another one on Facebook, bragging about your money. Bragging about your status to get you in the friend zone. This girl's not interested. Not interested at all. So those are some things, guys.
There's one on Facebook, too. Trinity over on Facebook said, I would say, let me pull up so I can read it better. If they would say, I would say if they think that they are more entitled than I am. Haha.
So they think they're more entitled than you.
Yeah.
Pass them over to the friend zone. See, gentlemen, we're helping you now this morning. We need to learn these things. Text message. Getting too clingy too fast. Like if we just met at a bar on Friday, you probably shouldn't send me 20 messages on Saturday and be mad if it takes me more than 2 minutes to respond. If you're that needy now, how bad would it be if we actually dated? You know what?
Yeah, that's fair.
There's some truth in that.
Yeah.
That's a really good. Yeah. Clingy too fast. Express lane to the friend zone. So, gentlemen, in this short amount of time, I hope we learned something. Getting phone calls, social media messages, or text messages telling us that you guys enjoy, whether it was a concert, whether it was a getaway, whether it was anything. We love it.
No, we absolutely love it.
Crave it.
Well, that's one of the things that we've always talked about. And I don't know if it sinks in, but like just to kind of dumb it down, like we are one of the last locally owned and operated radio stations. We're not part of a national chain. We're not
Not corporate.
No, we're not corporate at all. So when we do these giveaways, if you can get in your car and put us on the radio in your car, that's it as far as like when we run a contest, that's who you're competing with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Norma and Jackson is competing with Elena and Alliance and Karen and Youngstown.
Lori and New Philly won Noah Khan tickets this morning. Stacy from Alliance was our very first Def Leppard Journey and Heart finalist. We're going to be getting another one here very shortly. We're going to be getting another one for those of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X by clicking the like button and in the comments section, putting the rock hand emoji. So, I mean, we love doing it. We love hooking up. We love being the live and local radio station that hooks up local listeners. Our contests are never regional. They're never national. They're all local, but we honestly love it. It's really cool to hear back. Like I said, I don't care if you send us a DM or you call the station or you text the station. Say, hey, man, I won this and it was an awesome time. Thank you. It means the world to us.
Yeah.
It really does.
You only get that from your hometown radio station.
Very cool. And that cue to call for the tickets to see Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart to become a finalist is coming up real soon. Keep listening. It's Sabrina Carpenter Espresso on Q92. Met my wife on Bumble in 2017. Jake reminds me of the I Like Turtles kid for some reason. Good morning, random Swifty girl here. Good morning. Hope y'all have a great day. Thank you. Good morning from dental assistant Kayla. Have a great day. You have a great day, Kayla. Jake, back to your so you were on every dating app, which we've talked about. This isn't necessarily new.
Right.
I realize but I'm just curious, why was Tinder one you were like, out of all of them, why was Tinder one you're like, you know what, I'm not doing that one? I'm curious why that one was the no.
Well, I think there's two real reasons. Reason one, I knew what Tinder was. I think I was looking for something more than just
a booty
Tinder.
call.
Yeah.
Right.
Were you ever just looking for that?
Not really. Like,
Look at you.
Something in my head.
So proud of
like
you.
something in my head was like, that would be fun, but
yeah, it would.
But
It'd be fun if we could do it again.
Yeah,
but
it would
more
be
than
fun.
once.
Yeah.
but like I just wanted a relationship. But another reason was I had an ex that was on Tinder.
Okay.
And I just didn't want her to know that like I was on there.
Like, what if you matched?
Yeah, like I don't think she would have matched with me, but she was also on for like different reasons. Like she would swipe and like make fun of guys. Like she would like, you know, even like when she was in a relationship, like she would still be on it.
Wow.
Not to like.
Wow. What did you just say?
I think we were dating and she was still on it, but she wasn't like actively like looking for anybody, but she was just like swiping and make fun of people. Yeah,
Jake,
I mean that.
Jake, do you know what color that flag is?
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay.
Do you know how hard Christian's waving it right now?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm aware. Don't worry. That
Is she still on it?
I have no idea. I haven't talked to her in years.
I think we should ask.
I haven't talked to her. That relationship lasted like maybe weeks.
Could you find
it wasn't
her?
really-
This isn't Star.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, he said
like,
it was another relationship.
Yeah,
I
no.
was like, what are we doing here?
No.
All right. We're back. Music's back. Okay. All right. Ooh. I thought you were telling me Star's still on Bumble.
No.
I was like, this cannot be happening. My heart almost stopped.
No, if it was her, I would have been like, you need to bring her in again. I need to talk to her.
This is no good. Yeah, well, no, yeah. If rule of thumb, I think if the girl or guy you're dating is still on dating apps after you've been dating, I think there's a problem.
There is a problem.
Yeah. Now, sometimes you start dating someone, you're still on it. You start went on a couple
But if
dates.
it's casual and you know
Yeah.
he's kind of dating other people too, then
Exactly.
that's fine.
But when you decide, hey, let's see where this goes. Let's
Then
date.
it's time to take the app off the phone
It's
for a
time
while.
to delete the app. Yeah. Thank God, man. I thought you were saying
No.
okay, so you really weren't interested in just that.
Yeah,
He's a good
I wasn't
boy.
about that
What
one.
kind of success rate did you have with Farmers Only? All
Oh
jokes
no, I
aside.
had zero luck on any of those
Were
except
there
for
a lot of hot girls on that?
not really. There was a lot of older women on those sites.
On which one specifically?
Farmers Only, Plenty of Fish.
Okay, I get Plenty of Fish because that's Christian based too.
Yeah, I
feel like once you get a certain age, like you don't want to deal with all the Tinder chaos. Like you want something more serious.
I feel like Plenty of Fish started out faith-based.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
then it
sure.
kind of took a turn towards Methville. You know what I mean?
I don't know about Methville, but how would you know?
Maybe not meth.
How would you know?
That's one I didn't do. That's
Okay,
one I
then
never
double. How would you know?
did. That one just kind of felt dirty.
You also said this about eBay, so I don't know what your batting average is here.
Touche. Rock that body right here on today's hit music, Q92. There's your cue to call to win floor seats to see Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart at Progressive Field on July 30th. If you want to win these, you got to become a finalist, and here's an opportunity. Caller 10, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you'll be our latest finalist. Also coming up real soon, going to check in again with Keller in the afternoon. He's live out in Massillon at the grand opening of the new coming up. Is it 3544 Erie Avenue Southwest in Massillon if you want to put that in the old GPS and go see him. He's out there hanging out. We'll hear from him coming up. It's Texas Hold'em right now, Beyonce on Q92. Oh my God, the top rope! And being forced to tolerate extreme conditions. Guests can get sunburn on shade-free beaches or shiver in October wind, getting attacked by bees. I have been to the summer wedding with bees.
I was stung as a flower girl in a wedding by bees.
Yeah.
They went up my dress.
Not good.
And I wigged. I was like 6.
Dude, I get it. I mean, the outdoor wedding looks great on paper.
Yeah.
But you don't know what the weather's going to be that day. And if you got food around, a bunch of bees, it's not fun.
No,
I don't mind chewing a fly. When there's bees.
Yeah, that hurts.
Those sting.
Some people are allergic to them.
So that's the list. What do you guys in the text line have to say about things you hate about weddings as a guest? Someone said assigned seating.
Yeah. Oh
Hate
my
it.
goodness.
So
awkward.
Children. I have my own, but they stay home, LOL. I know it's not convenient for everyone. And the cocktail hour of waiting. I hate. There are people that do not want kids at weddings. I've been to weddings, had no kids.
We didn't go to a family member's wedding just this past year, just a few months ago in Florida, even though we're very close with them because they said no children. My daughter,
even your age kids in high school?
My kids are 15. At the time, they were 15 and 17, and they still.
I understand.
So we didn't make the trip.
I got you. Text line, the people. That's what I hate at weddings. The awkward, forced socialization at tables. See, you know me. You're going to sit me at a table with a bunch of people I don't know? I'm not going to say anything.
It's only happened to us a couple of times. Most of the time, we know at least a few other people there, so we get sat at their table, which is ideal.
Yeah.
And we have such a big family that if our whole family is invited, we take our own table. So it's all good.
Yeah.
But in the few instances that we've had to sit with other people, it is incredibly awkward because you're like, oh, how do you know? Do you know the bride or the groom?
Okay.
Right. And then you've got to start with this chit chat that just nobody wants.
What do you do? It doesn't matter. Right. Text message, brides and bridezillas I hate at weddings.
We had one of those too.
Text message, paying for them. I have 5 daughters. Money sign, money sign, money sign, money sign.
Holy crap.
God bless you. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, that's expensive.
That adds up, doesn't it? Good Lord.
List. Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Laura.
Hey, Laura, where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Canton.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're now a finalist.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Laura, you are now included and could be watching Journey, Def Leppard, and Heart in your floor seats at Progressive Field on Tuesday, July 30th. Congratulations, Laura. Just tell everybody your favorite station making you a finalist.
Q92.
All right, last chance, Lauren, for everyone on Facebook, YouTube, and X as well.
Yeah, absolutely. If you haven't done so yet, head over to Facebook, YouTube, X. Find our video live stream of Christian and I in the studio. Give it a like, and then put the rock hands emoji. You know, the devil horns. Drop that in the comments. We're going to pick another finalist here in about 5 minutes.
All right, let's go back and check in with Keller. He is live out in Massillon at the grand opening of the brand new Sheets. Keller, what's going on?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is
Q92, live and local.
Thanks, Christian and Lauren. We are here at the grand opening of the new Sheets location in Massillon on Erie Avenue, right across from the Menards in Massillon. And this is really cool, too. 729th location for Sheets. It's the 99th location in Ohio and the 6th here in Stark County. And come on in today. They've got a lot of drawings going on. $250 Sheets gift cards and a $2,500 gift card to Sheets. We also have Dane Cook tickets here. We've got tickets to Akron Rubber Ducks and African Safari Wildlife. Also, the first 1,000 people to come down here will get a loyalty code for 25 cents off a gallon of gas for 30 days. Also, their gas prices ridiculous right now, $3.29. They're the cheapest around. So if you need to fill up, get down here to the Sheets grand opening. Also, if you have canned goods, you can come down here. You are going to get a bag, and they are making an insulated bag. There we go. They're going to make a donation to the Akron Canton Regional Food Bank. So if you've got canned goods, come down until 11 a.m. this morning. A lot happening, and we're going to do that $2,500 Sheets gift card at 11 a.m. It's the grand opening of the new Sheets, 3544 Erie Avenue in Massillon.
So yeah, happy birthday to her. 60 years young. So maybe not. Maybe not.
She is not 60 years old.
No, I made that up.
Yeah.
She's nowhere near that, but she's older than me. So enjoy your day. Like I always say, there's no one I'd rather have ignore my texts and phone calls than my sister.
I feel like her sister just does her own thing. She's just like, yeah, good. I don't want to talk to him right now.
Then you get older, she's like, what? I'm like, oh, gee, I don't know. I can't remember at this point.
Oh, stop.
Thank God it wasn't an emergency.
Well, she's got a family and kids and
Yeah,
stuff.
so do I. I can answer my phone or text when one of my family members calls.
That's true.
Or text.
It's true. I'll give you that.
I gotta, you know how much you got to keep an eye on an 8-month-old?
Yeah, I do. I remember that.
I can still pick up my phone. Half the time he has it.
Well, yeah. He lets you know.
I taught him high five yesterday. He learned high five today.
Oh, good.
Yesterday. He doesn't, he goes.
Real slow.
Yeah, he goes real slow. He claps.
Yeah.
I love how babies do the open finger clap.
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't do the clap. They're like.
Yeah.
He does that. He loves to clap. He loves when you see him clap.
Mm-hmm.
But I taught him high five yesterday. Now he's just like.
Real slow.
Yeah. And it's funny because the third thing I've taught him that Jamie doesn't believe I taught him until she sees it.
Okay.
I'll be like, he does high five. He claps now. No, he doesn't. Jimmy, clap.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Jimmy does high fives now. No, he doesn't. I'm like, what?
Why don't you believe me? Right.
Please believe me. Like, yes, he does. I could see if I was like, Jimmy's driving now. I could see you'd be like, no, he doesn't.
I was just going to say, you should start being a little bit sarcastic and be like,
Jimmy knows geometry.
Right.
That makes sense to call me out and be like, there's no way he knows geometry. I think high fiving and clapping, I think.
They're reasonable milestones.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
In fact, what is he not? He's 9 now. He just
9
turned 9 on the
months
7th.
Yeah.
Wow. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
Yeah.
What about darts? Bill play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very.
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
That's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers? I mean, we had that for football.
The only time I ever
But that was
had-
after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but wouldn't think cross country.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. Today's hit music. It is Q92 956. We are about out of here, but before we get out of here, time to hook some up with the finalist spot who went over, liked the live video stream of the morning show, put the rock hand emoji in the comments section, and it's about to pay off because one of you is about to be a finalist for those floor seats to see Def Leppard, Journey, and Heart at Progressive Field in July. Who are we hooking up to?
Today's winner is Sean McMurray.
Sean McMurray, congratulations. You're now in the running. You're now in finals. We'll reach out to get your info, and maybe we'll call you next Thursday and tell you you're going to see one of the biggest concerts of the summer. Fantastic. That's going to do it for us. We are out of here. We'll be back tomorrow morning to wake you up. Nicolina, the Midday Diva, is in here next. Keller in the afternoon after that, and Ryan at night. Don't forget, you'll be hearing more from Keller as he is live still out at Sheets and Massillon. Broadcasting live. Got to get out there. Sign up to win some amazing. We got Dane Cook tickets, Rubber Ducks, African Safari Wildlife Park.
Yeah, and he's doing gift cards. There's a big gift card drawing at 11. You have to be present, so get in your car now, especially, if you can make it there in time. $2,500 gift card is going to go at 11 o'clock.
That's insane. It really is. So go out there and see him.
And you know what? Even if you don't win that, get yourself some made-to-order food. They've got the best gas station menu. As far as all of their food offerings, get those mac and cheese bites. I'm telling you, don't sleep on that spicy chicken Caesar salad.
Good stuff.
So good.
Good quality stuff, folks.
It is.
We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Nicolina's in here next. It's Jesse Murph and Jelly Roll Wild Ones on Q92.